all my beautiful friends out there in YouTube land, and welcome back to the Hewett Homestead. I'm out here in the back again today. It is another hot and sunny day here in Florida, and I'm so glad that you've joined me. I'm going to give you a quick screenshot of what the temperature is like right now. So I don't know how well you can see that, but the water, even though there's like a murky, muddy film on top, you can still see through it. The water's clearing up. Guys, I've been out here every day for the last couple of days trying different things. A lot of them have failed. A lot of them have been more hassle and made the job harder than I thought. It's been interesting. I've been learning a lot. I've kind of honed it down to what works best, and it's amazingly enough, it is the most simplest thing. It is simply me being out here in the canoe with my paddle and my rake. No weights, no anchors, no weights attached to the rake. Not yet anyways. I've almost got all of the big wads of grass out of here. And in doing so, I've been stirring up and pulling out a lot of mud too. So I don't know, I haven't seen this thing in a couple of days at low tide, but I'm sure we are actually changing the shape of the bottom of the canal a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit, and it's all progress. So the tide is still on the way in today. It's almost high. We're gonna get back out here and we're gonna continue to clean. So enough talking, and let's get to work. Pull everything out into the channel. Quick, my phone keeps getting too hot to film. We have got almost all of the big wads of grass out. You can see them floating down river right there. This has been a hard, hot, and sweaty job, and I am not done, but we are getting to a really good point. I might be able to get in and out of here with my trolling motor without it getting all clogged up, if the tide's high enough and I don't drag the bottom. But this is what it's all about, you guys. Getting out here on the water. So here you go, guys. This is me paddling in and out of my channel on my canoe with a relative ease, other than trying to paddle with one hand and film with the other. All the way up to my land. Woohoo! And that, folks, is success. Get my water thirsty. Whew. So now it is accessible. It is pretty easy to get in and out at high tide. I'm still gonna have mud at low tide, but I can tell, I can feel the bottom as I'm using that rake. I'm feeling the bottom, and especially out there at the mouth of the channel, it is getting deep. It is getting much deeper than it was. And there's just the rake's got to go down 3 or 4 feet before it hits mud for me to push off of, and that is an excellent sign. So yeah, it's coming along, guys. So coming along. Oh, I am so glad you guys are here with us. All right, you guys, we are on the road right now. We are on a very special mission to pick up some very special materials for a very special product. I don't want to give away the secret just yet, but in due time, you will know. So yesterday, I made a very special trip to pick up some very special supplies for a very special project coming up in the near future. And here it is. Looky what we got here, folks. There are 20 15-gallon plastic barrels, and they're going to be perfect for me to make a floating platform / floating dock out of. Not going to get started building this dock today, but I just wanted to lay them out and space them out so I could get an idea of about how far I'm going to be able to make it. because as you can see, guys, I probably have about 50 feet or more to go to get out there to the water. So along with having our channel here that we can bring our John boat and jet ski in and out of eventually in the future, I also want to have a floating dock, like a runway that goes straight out there, and then with a larger platform on the end of it, so we can walk out there, we can sit out there, have a cup of coffee on the water. The kids can go swimming at high tide in 2 feet of water. But eventually we're going to get that channel. As that channel gets carved out, it's going to cut across this way, and that area out there in front of where that floating dock's going to be will be deep enough for the kids to like swim and have fun in, hopefully without getting nasty and muddy. So yeah, let's get busy with this. Okay guys, so I've laid them out. Here's kind of a preliminary idea of what we're going to do. So I've got these barrels spaced out about every 2.5 feet. And with that, it'll give me a run of about 50 feet. And then on the end, we'll have a little platform. I also have to think about the cost of the wood to put all this together. It's all got to be pressure treated. I'm thinking about using like a 2x8 and then build the frame, and then it'll sit down on top of those barrels, and then we'll use like some stainless steel metal strapping to secure those barrels into the frames, and then we can just push them out over the grass and probably create some kind of way to tether them to the ground, to the high ground, so I don't actually have to put any pylons into the marsh grass or impact the marsh at all. And then we'll have a dock. We'll have a floating dock, and we can use it any time of the day. We can go out there in the mornings and have coffee and watch the sun rise in the east. We can come out in the evening times with a cup of coffee, and we can watch the sun set in the west. This is going to be so awesome. I'm so excited, you guys. But I've got to control my excitement because unfortunately the rest of this project is not in the budget right now, nor is it on the schedule yet. We have a lot to do, other things that we're working on right now, and we got to get that stuff done. Guys, I've never built one of these before. I've seen lots of pictures, looked at a few YouTube videos. I went with these smaller barrels because I didn't want to be sitting way up above the water like you see the 55-gallon barrel drums when they get used to make a floating dock. Man, those people are way high above the water. In fact, my parents used to have one like that, and it was very rocky in the water too. So I'm hoping that maybe with this, it'll give me a lower profile. The deck itself will be out of the water, but close to the water with a lower profile. It'll catch less wind and all that good stuff. So yeah, this is what I'm thinking. Totally open to suggestions. I want your suggestions. I want your tips. Please leave me a note in the comments below and let me know if I'm messing this up, or if you think this is a good idea, or like I said, any tips and hints for sure. I'm trying to get in here and cut this, but I keep seeing wasps popping up and flying around, and I'm thinking there are just several nests in there, and there's just no way for me to know where they're at or spray them all out or anything like that. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to do a little research on wasps and wasp nests and their life cycle, and maybe there's a better time of the year when after that nest is done and abandoned and they won't be there anymore. I don't know, but I can't sit there and get stung up 100 times. Well, good afternoon, buddy. How you doing?
I'm happy.
You're happy?
Yeah.
Good. Did you have a good nap? Awesome. You ready to get in and go swimming? All right. Yeah, is that fun?
Yeah.
We love the pool. How much do you love the pool? Well, you guys, I gotta bring this video to an end. I just didn't want to end this video without telling you how much I love and appreciate every single one of you. And you guys are making this journey so much fun. Please, 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 if you have not, subscribe to our channel and click the little notification bell so you get notified when we put out a new video and you guys can follow along with us. And please leave a note, please leave a comment, and just say hey, say what's up, or give me your ideas and your thoughts and opinions on the soon-to-be floating dock. We are in uncharted territory with this one. All right, you guys, I love you all. Y'all have a great, good, wonderful, blessed day, and I will see you all again very, very soon. Bye-bye.